Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, love the content, hit subscribe. If you haven't yet subscribed to our new options trading live channel, link is below in the description. And if you want to join the UVH fam, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. What I want to cover today is Webull, the mobile app. Right now I'm using my iPad, so if I'm looking down on my iPad Pro right here, it's the same thing on the iPhone and on Android. They keep it pretty similar. Webull just got a big upgrade, and I hate to say it, but the amount of information they have here definitely surpasses Robinhood, but it may even surpass top platforms like Thinkorswim. So I've been using it for a little bit. As you can see, I like that it tracks your performance here, kind of like Robinhood. Thinkorswim and Tastyworks doesn't track your performance very well. Over the last month, we're up quite a bit, and you can kind of see it went from $183 up to right now $1,000, and we just been kind of coasting. For Webull, it's not my main broker, so I've really just been testing, seeing how things are going, and just playing it slow. And from what I've been using it, it's been working really, really well. Even when Robinhood went down, it still executed my orders just fine, and Webull was up. They did have some downtime a few weeks ago, but it was only for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that. Not like Robinhood. So what you're looking at here is my portfolio screen. It's nice, clean. It tells you how much cash you have right now, how much in stocks you have, and how much in options. I don't have any options contracts right now, but I like that it shows you, it keeps it real nice and clean. Also, for newer trades, it tells you like how much you're long, how much you're short, and what your buying power is as well. Along with kind of going on a list here, how much cash is available to withdraw right now. So if I want to take some cash out of this account, this is telling me how much is available. And then I do like that they break down what my dividends I received, and I haven't really done anything with stocks trading on here. The only dividends I've gotten is from the referral stocks, that if you guys use my referral link below, I get some free stocks, you get some free stocks. So that's where I got some of these dividends from. And then it also calculates your risk level. And right now we're safe, and it'll tell you if you're at high risk or low risk. So that's very nice. I think it is a very nice platform for newer traders and for experienced traders. There's definitely a wealth of information here on Webull. And then it also tells you the day trades. People, if you have under 25K account, you're under the PDT rule. Since I only have $1,000 in this account, you can see when your trades will become available to you. It's always kind of confusing when you're using Tastyworks and you don't know what day you use a trade on. You kind of have to go back and look through your trades and try to figure it out, or contact support. Here it's outlined really nice and easy. Shows you today I have 2 trades, day trades I can do, and then when they start freeing up. So also it shows you right here as well. If you do click on day trades left, it'll pop this information up as well. So if you're looking at a different screen. Your account type, margin, options, trading level 2. Right now on this account, I can only buy and sell options. They don't have spreads. I'm going to see if they're going to approve me for level 3. They should, based on my risk and my experience, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think at the time before I did this video, spreads weren't available now, but I know that they have been rolling out spreads to some people. So I'm going to see if I can get upgraded to that. And it does say that if I'm under the PDT rule, and I'm not under the PDT rule because I didn't break the PDT rule. So the other nice thing I like in here is tracking your performance. You can track your performance, and it shows you how well or how poorly you've done. And I definitely like this feature. You can see over the last 3 months, since we were a little red, and I'll kind of show you. I'll show you down here kind of where that came from. And since it wasn't my main broker, I just started using it recently for options. And as you can see, my P&L has drastically improved from when I started using options. This is with some stocks that I was holding, and going down, you can see here over the last 3 months, where are my losses? I took the reason why my P&L was red is because I took a $145 loss on some NIO stock. And then it's actually pretty cool. It shows you, what stocks you're profitable on, what stocks you're not profitable on. Right now I'm holding GE. GE was some referral stocks. I did not buy GE. I got them from referral bonuses. But it's good to cash out. I haven't cashed it out yet, but it's currently sitting in my account. So I'm currently down a little bit, $1.93 on that, $3 over here on my P&L. But you can. The nice thing about this visually, it shows you where you do well at, where you do poor at. So for me, if I'm looking at this, I'm gonna say, hey, why don't I concentrate on like SPY, Netflix, and Apple? Those seem to be where I do the best. We try to trade different tickers, but some tickers you're going to trade better than others, and this gives you a nice visual on how well you're doing with certain tickers over others. And for options trading, that's very important because every stock has its own personality, and you're going to get into a place where you want to concentrate on the tickers that are the most profitable for you. So yes, I'm going to be concentrating on SPY and Apple and Netflix, of course. Maybe I think Snap was some stock. So I think Netflix, SPY, and Apple were some options trade I did, and those seem to be working out. And then the interesting part is, it gives you a P&L comparison on how well you're doing compared to the market. Right now, the market's down 20%. You can say here, Dow Jones, DJI is down, Dow Jones Industrial. I'm up 488% on this account. They're down. The overall market's down 20%. That's kind of a nice comparison to see, are you beating the market? If you're not able to beat the market, then you might as well just stick to some long-term ETFs and stocks. You can also compare yourself to not that it's much better, the S&P or the NASDAQ, which are all down about 20% as well. S&P is down 19. So let's just call it. We'll just call it down 20%. You can see, how they're doing. Also, it's nice. It gives you a nice chart. Instead of journaling yourself here, they give you a table that you can kind of see what were your green days, what were your red days. You can see I have a little red day here. We have some nice green days here. How much you made on those days, and it's nice to keep track of your trades and how well you do. Like you can easily look on here, like, oh, I had 3 red days in a row or 5 red days in a row. What am I doing wrong? What can I do to review these trades so that way I can get better at trading? And I really like that feature. It's really nice that they show you how to do that. Now, going into the charts and the markets, this is the account page, and as you can see, there's a wealth of information on the account page. A lot of it is useful information. Now let's go into looking at the overall markets. Now this is where things, where Webull starts to take the lead over other brokers. You can kind of see here the market is open. We're down 6% on the Dow Jones, down almost 6% on the S&P. It's nice. You can easily click through these things and see what the overall is doing. Unlike Robinhood, where you have to kind of hunt for those things. You can also see globally how well we're doing globally. What they're doing in China, Europe, those kind of things, and you can see what Forex, and they even have crypto now. The amount of information that they have here is deep. I'm not going to even cover all the features here because it's just going to go crazy. They have a top gainer section you can go through, and you can say, hey, what were the top gainers in the last day, the last 5 days, last year, pre-market, after hours. And so you can develop on the desktop version. You can't on the app version, but you can actually develop your own scanners and save your own scanners in the desktop version as well. I'm not going to cover that here. I'm just covering the mobile app right now. But you can see what are the most active, some hot ETFs, and best performing industries in the last day, which are all red. But you get the idea. Now, if I was going to look at the trade page, I'm just going to pull up SPY here, and I've already searched for it, and you can click on SPY. And let's just close this down. You can see that you have the chart. You can actually make the chart bigger, and you can easily add different indicators. And like Robinhood, you can't do this. A lot of platforms like Tastyworks, you can't do this, but you can actually add indicators that you want to this chart here. And the nice thing is you just tap this button up in here, the upper right hand corner, and you can, this next one right here, this little chart symbol. Now you can do the MA, EMA, Bollinger, MACD, RSI. So if I wanted to add RSI, which I often use, and then if you want to do the EMA, you can add that, and it's just tap away, or you can take it away, and it gives you the pricing right here. Most platforms don't have these indicators on here. You can draw on here, you can rotate, you can change the candles, which is nice. So if you don't like these type of candles, you can go to a bar, you can go to a line, you can go to a baseline, you can do hollow candles, solid candles, color bars, whatever you want to do. And if you want to change, right now I'm trading in 15-minute increments, but if you want to change that to, I want to trade the 5-minute chart, you can easily do that. Now going into the trade screen here, if I click trade, this is just for stock, so that's not going to be useful for us. You have to actually click on options here, which is in the bottom. So if we click on options, it'll go just like this, and you can get the options chain. Now, one of the things that I don't really like to trade from there, if I go back to this page, which I just push this button right here, this little Webull symbol, like back on our account page, and go to quick trade, and I'll look up SPY. Now, I prefer this page because you can see the chart and the order screen on one page. So if I want to click on options down here, options, you can get the options chain while you're looking at the chart, and that's really useful to me. So, I think these are the best features for options traders for a mobile, and it's hard when you're trading on Tastyworks and some other platforms. Like, you don't get the chart, and on Robinhood, you don't get the chart with the options chain. So you like to see, like for me, for instance, I like to see what the chart is while I'm trading. And if I'm leaving this open like this, so it's especially nice on the iPad, you can get both these views together. And I can say, okay, for March 13th, I can look at the 271 SPY puts. Right now it's at 271.99, and try to buy some puts on an uptick. You can do that. The other thing that's nice about Webull is today's expiration for March 11th. Today's March 11th, 2020. Unlike Robinhood and some other brokers, you can trade same day expiration options. So that really helps you out. So you can open and close things on Fridays, or SPY. SPY has expirations on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So today's a Wednesday. You would be able to open and close positions on those same day expiration or day of expiration. I don't recommend it if you're new at trading, of course, but if you feel inclined to and you're getting pretty good at trading, you can open and close same day expiration trades. And you can't do that on Robinhood. You can do that, but you can do that on Webull. So that is a key feature that I think is very useful for traders, especially if you're trying to get some really cheap options and you're looking to just do some quick flips, some quick day trades with in and out 5 minutes, in and out 30 minutes. That would definitely help out your P&L. If you guys like the video, if you guys like the features, if you have any questions below, leave me a comment. I definitely appreciate it. If you have any comments about the video itself or Webull, let me know. I'll be in the Discord. I'll be in Facebook. You can leave a comment on this video. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.